Hi, I'm George Crump, Chief Marketing Officer with StorONE. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to talk about, is your storage ready for 2021? 2021, probably unlike any other year, is going to have more potential changes to the storage infrastructure than we've had in the past. And by changes, I mean things that you're going to be able to take advantage of immediately. And so let's talk about some of those. So the first thing that's going to change is Intel is going to ship a motherboard that has PCIe Gen 4. And that is going to double the bandwidth that we can deliver across the network now. Now where that becomes important from a StorONE perspective, as you know, we are software we install on standard Intel servers. But if those Intel servers now are running PCIe Gen 4, that means we're going to see double bandwidth. And because we did the hard work early on of optimizing our software to be ready for this advancement, the moment we go to a Gen 4 motherboard, we're going to see a performance increase over the current already industry-leading performance that we have today. So that's a big factor for us. That means that's going to give us even more scale to support more users, either per app or per file share or whatever, and then higher and higher bandwidth operations as well. So a big advantage there. For existing customers, and this is important whether or not you're a customer, our existing customers, their upgrade process will be pretty simple. All of our storage is sold in a 2-node cluster. So if this is a tray of flash, and this is a tray of hard disk drives, when the upgrade occurs, all you're going to need to do is replace one server, put a new server in, turn that server up, and then replace this server, put another server in, and then you're back up and running, just enjoying the new capabilities of these motherboards. So that's a big thing that's going to happen. Of course, we're also going to see improvements in network performance, both, again, inbound and outbound. So that's a big advantage. One of the other big things that we're going to see in this time frame, really now, is NVMe over Fabric. We've done our work on that, and even on the TCP version that runs on standard Ethernet networking, standard IP networking, we're seeing significant improvements in both raw performance and bandwidth, as well as a dramatic lowering in latency. So the shift to that will be also available. And again, so how do I take advantage of that if I'm a customer? Well, let's say that today you're running iSCSI, and maybe you're running a little bit of fiber channel. All you would do is add your NVMe over Fabric support, connection out, and then the controller and the software is smart enough to support all of these different protocols simultaneously. So again, for our customers, there's really no migration. You don't have to go buy a brand new system that's NVMe only or anything like that. You just go with the system you have, put in the right cards, and the software automatically adjusts to that for you. Now, the next big thing that we're going to see is an improvement in storage. The big thing we're going to see is a brand new generation of Intel Optane that we use as a upper tier sometimes for high performance database environments and to improve overall write performance. Optane is going to come out in a Gen 2. We'll see double the performance, so potentially we should expect to see 1.5 to 2 million IOPS out of the system that we're currently getting about 1 million IOPS out of. And again, assuming you have the workload that can push it, once you go to the Optane drives, you should be able to see that right away. So again, another big advantage, no upgrade no migration or anything necessary. Just insert the media in, and away you go. The other thing we're going to see in data centers that's important is the move to 18 terabyte hard disk drives, bringing the cost of a petabyte of storage probably to the $45,000 price range just for the raw capacity itself. So very, very affordable. That's going to make tiering, the ability to move data between tiers of storage, even more critical, something that we've supported and spent a lot of time on. Soon we'll be talking about a new, better hybrid technology that we'll be bringing to market that's going to even make hybrid technology even more approachable for more data centers. This 18 terabyte hard disk drive might scare some people though, because they're concerned about rebuild times. Well, remember with StorONE you have VRAID, which delivers the fastest RAID rebuild times in the industry. Even on these high capacity drives, we're seeing rebuild times in the 8 to 12 hour range, and you're back into a protected state. Our competitors typically with high capacity hard disk drives, you're looking at multiple days, 3 to 4 days of rebuild time, in some cases weeks. So it's a huge advantage, allows you to take advantage of these high capacity hard drives, reduce data center floor space, and also power and cooling costs. So another big advantage that's coming this year. So those are the real key elements that are happening to the data center, and what it's allowing a solution like StorONE to do is to scale even further, both in terms of performance and capacity, without having to go to a complex scale-out architecture. The technology is rewarding our investment in software development and writing this very, very efficient storage engine that delivers very high performance right out of the existing hardware. And the other important thing is we offer really more than a bridge to the next generation. We offer a two-way street that you can continue to support legacy technology as you move to the new technology. So feel free to check us out at storone.com.